to see how he's doing on the battlefield this time. Should I maybe say something about GA then? GA is a team out of Europe. They are actually mainly, I would say, a combination out of AE and Castellans. And the top player, who everyone knows, I'm sure of, he's unfortunately not playing under his real name here, but even his Smurf name is famous by now. It is none other than Leroux, the famous Mui boy, as he will play tonight. And then the leader is OGL. He's playing Archer as well, so there are two good Archers right there. I also saw Razor in the spectator ranks here, so I'm looking forward to see him perform as well. Then the famous AE Inf, we have Clark Johnson and Azan. Azan can play everything. I think he might also play maybe Calf later on the opener. Then we have Slade and Gar, also two very good Inf. And Peppa will also play Archer. And who did I miss? I think Dopey. Dopey is playing Calf, I think. I hope. I'm sorry I didn't prepare too much for this match because I stepped in last moment.
It's alright, we will make it work. I did forget to mention Can, he's the captain for KoB, and he's definitely come a long way on Cav, so I'm hoping for some good Cav play by him.
I'm waiting for some funny jokes there. Can he? Can he do it? Can he survive?
Can do it.
Can do it.
There's a lot of pressure here for both teams. I really feel that both of them really want to win this. The competition should be pretty good for everyone to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really late for the Euros, so hopefully they can manage that.
Yeah, and also the ping difference. On what server are we playing here?
This is New York 1.
New York, right?
I'm looking at some of the GA pings. Everyone's under 100 except 3 people currently, and it's not like they're pinging 150. It's like 112, 106. On the other side, though, KoB has Menethil, 170 ping, Napoleon, 134, Rimpica, 124. So,
yeah,
I mean, there's going to be
a
lot of ping issues for both teams, so I think it's pretty fair in that department.
Ah, okay.
Match should be starting relatively soon. They just called ready. So we'll be swapping to our first map, which is going to be Sandy Bush. Made by Captain Lust.
He's unfortunately not here now. Yeah, Sandy Bush. It's a very interesting map. It's quite close, so you need to be really careful that you don't get caught off in the beginning. So unfortunately many teams seem to play it safe, defensive, camp at their spawn area, so either in the alley or in the graveyard. But these are top teams, so maybe they can show us some new tactics.
Yeah, this map's been played in pretty much every tournament for the last couple of years, and you're right, it's a very campy map. Unfortunately, teams do like to wait for the flag. Luckily, with the 3-minute and 30-second rounds, you don't have to wait that long for flag to spawn, so we should see some action. I do expect some aggressive Cav play from KoB. Maybe they'll get a pick off on another Cav from GA or vice versa. Alright, we are swapping live here. KoB's on Vagers and GA's on Brodox.
Indeed. It is still a week 3 match then, right?
Yep, this is week 3.
Ah, okay. So the beginning of the tournament. Ooh, and GA is charging forward in the alley. They might have a clash here, right in the beginning of the match.
Yeah, it looks like they have 2 Cav on KoB, 1 Cav on GA, and they're being pretty... KoB is being pretty aggressive here, but they did back off.
Well, but wouldn't you agree that KoB had the closer way to the alley and kind of the right to take the alley? It seems like as if GA just stormed forward and denied them that right to get the alley in the first round.
KoB's pretty, they're together right now. They do have Menethil by the ninja ladder.
Oh, so they hold the market area. These archer duels will be really amazing. We need to keep a close eye on that. Menethil versus LaRue. We had this the last time in the final of the ECS, and it was quite close. They both got their hits. They both died, so curious to see how they perform here now. But with the high pings, unfortunately, they will both.
The flag did spawn in graveyard, which is the opposite of where GA posted
Everyone was camping. True.
GA's rushing through the spawn, it looks like.
I like that approach. It's a bit safer, but they also sent someone through the middle.
I would
think
expect
they
them
might...
to pick up the ladder and go
yeah, they
both
might try
routes.
to pick the ladder.
Zahn is
So
raising the
Menethil.
ladder.
Menethil needs to be careful there.
Akan just took a very large hit. He's 40% left health from an archer.
I think
And the fight does
KoB
pursue.
are trying to block GA in the entrance area to not let them get to the flag.
Akan just got stopped, instantly killed by Zahn. Soft took a good kill against Scar. Menethil kills Slate.
OGL setting up the stairs. 3 shots for them.
This round is definitely going GA, or
Don't
going
kill
KoB's way.
Well done.
The Roo's tied up now as well. This is definitely gonna go KoB.
It seemed that it was quite smart for KoB to fight in the entrance area. They were out of the shooting area from the Ru and OGL. So in that moment they were safe and could just win the infights. And then with the outnumbering, it was hard for the GA archers to do anything against that.
First round goes to KoB. Let's see if if GA can change something up here. But they do go side alley again.
You're hoping they change something. Do you want to tell the viewers who you bet on? Or is it a secret?
Well, I mean, I really just want a really competitive match here. But everyone knows the flag. With the flag mod, it's not going to spawn in graveyard again. So I don't really disagree with GA's approach.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It's smart to keep that side of the map occupied now.
It's the exact same positions from the last round.
I really like the new flag mechanism. Maybe we should tell to someone who doesn't know yet. It means that the flag won't spawn twice in the same spot. And since it spawned in the graveyard, now it can be in the middle or in the alley. 50-50 chance. Usually that's what you try to do then, right? You try to hold one flag spawn and have a good way to the other flag spawn.
Yep, which is exactly what KoB is doing at this point. They can get to the back alley really quickly.
But I must say on this map, I don't like the middle flag at all. It's such a weird flag. You're so open. The cav can harass you and the archers can do mean crossfire. Right now, what can KoB do? They can block them off maybe there in the corner behind the spawn, as Safa called it, at the palisade area. Oh, interesting, GA. Are they going around?
This is strange. They're splitting their troops up, going through the spawn area.
But they totally how do you say, like, they don't go to the ninja ladder. That's interesting. I would, like, from the alley, I would go to the ninja ladder to go up there. Maybe it's because of Chewbacca, who set up at the graveyard wall. He can have a good eye on the ninja ladder.
Menethil's actually at the ninja ladder shooting in. He's gonna be free firing here. That's gonna be very dangerous. Quick kill on
nice
Safa though.
Oh, from Doc. Yeah, okay. And brings it back, but Slade also gets a kill on KoB, who's one picker. Kills are going back and forth here.
Polar and double kill. This is gonna be a close round.
I agree, yeah. The flag is not really for one side here. Aporta is trying to go to the flag. And then he gets the headshot.
Yep.
That happens.
Pepper gets a
nice
double kill. Very nice crossbow.
Chewbacca takes out Pepper now. 2 to 4. Hard, but not impossible. Oh, Dopey gets dismounted. Can get the kill. But now the flag is rising for GA. It's only 12 seconds left. Chewbacca goes down, and now only the captain here can. Can he do it?
If I was Can, I would just run for the win, just like he's doing.
Yeah, save your money, save your money. So 1 round for GA. It's going back and forth. I think we will have a very, very close match here. Do you think there's an advantage faction-wise? If you look at Vagir and Rodok?
I mean, on this map, infantry is definitely going to have advantage, but I do like crossbows. It's close quarters, easy to reload. I think there's advantages for both sides, but I should mention that Rodok Cav I've never really been a huge fan of.
Oh, not a fan of the cleaver? The one-hit kill weapon?
I mean, it's good. I guess it's just a matter of preference. I don't think the factions are gonna be a huge determining factor here, though. It's not like it would be like Nords against Swadia.
Or Serenade against Swadia. Isn't
Right.
that the next map? But in open, it's a whole other story. On an open map, a Cav can do stuff. So this time KoB sets up in the graveyard. I think it's okay. They have a 50-50 chance. It will be alley or graveyard. And at least they're safe from early round damage. Although OGL sneaked up at the spawn. So be careful.
Yep, the flag's either going to be graveyard or middle here.
Wasn't the flag in the middle last time?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it will be. Oh, and it is graveyard, so they pushed out totally in vain. They will fall back.
Yeah, KoB has a pretty good foothold here. It's going to be hard for GA to push in. Luru is raising the ladder, though.
With Pepper behind him to keep him under cover.
We have a fight of the heroes, Cleric against Napoleon.
And yeah, Cleric against Napoleon. The first kill. Oh man, that's a big loss. Indeed, the fight breaks out in the entrance area. Ken with his big horse, warhorse.
Shane is almost dead. One hit and he's done, even a glance.
Indeed. They pick out LaRue though, so both sides lost their famous archers. And now the kills are coming in for Vagir.
That was absolute slaughter by KoB.
Double kill for Pururin and triple kill for Zephyr. I made a joke with him because we streamed twice already and I said if he's doing good I should consider to make a fan club for him too. I wonder if that inspired him here. He's getting really close to that.
Triple kill, as John just
triple kill. Yeah.
Alright, so this definitely, that round was very big. I mean, they only have one round now to come back to save the set.
Now it's set ball for KoB, if you can say it like that, like spawn point, match point spawn.
And that round
oh man,
wasn't
is
even
there a
close.
cool word for that? Well, it was close in the beginning. The first kill was Mentor, actually. He got killed by LaRue, but then I unfortunately didn't saw it, but then LaRue got taken out, and from that point on forward it seemed to
KoB Imp is really doing some work here.
I agree, yeah. You look at the kills. Napoleon, 5-1. Zephyr, also 5-1. Like that's 10 kills on the Inf right there. In 3 rounds, that's really cool.
And already OGL took a large hit to his health from an archer.
Oh, yeah.
That's really not good when you do if you pop out like that and you get hit, you're taking a huge risk for flag. Because at this point, he's a one-hit kill usually.
Mm. Pretty impressive though to do that as an archer against an X-bow, right? Because the X-bow can just step out and hold his shot, but the archer needs to reload. Like, how do you call that? Like restart to shoot. Redraw the bow?
Reload?
No, I mean you can't hold forever when you have a bow, because
Yeah,
it will
you
get
talk about the
really
reticule, yeah.
ridicule, yeah. The flag spawned in the alley.
Well, for once GA gets a favorable flag, let's see how
Ooh,
they
this
can
is
do.
interesting. They push out, they push out, push out, they push out. They don't just camp it, they want to know it now. Like, this is what AE, for example, is famous for, that they just, when the enemy thinks they're safe, they just charge out and run over them. Double kill for Scar, famous German inf player. It's still kind of equal though. Both sides on the list. Oh, now the second coming for GA.
Cleric with a double kill.
Yeah. They totally had momentum there. I like that.
I think,
in that
like
moment,
you said, they surprised KoB very much
Exactly.
so there. Everyone thought that they would be camping,
Yeah.
but no, they're just gonna push it.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where you need a good team behind you, because the commander can command this, but if he says charge and people are somewhere at the ninja ladder or behind the alley, then it's not working. You need disciplined inf who's close to the commander and listening, and if he says charge, then you charge without re-asking it or wondering or questioning it. So that was cool, that was really, really nice. You saw all the energy of them just charging out there, running into the enemy. And they were surprised, yeah, they fall back a little. I think Menethil needed some time to join the fight. Get some shots off.
I think GA needs to do more
Smart
of that
decision.
if they wanna win this. Those tactics are very much going to be the deciding factor, I believe.
I agree, yeah. They play on such a high level, they need something like this to make the difference.
We might actually have a fight before the flag spawns here. KoB's looking to push, here they go.
You are pushing
Claire.
from the upper end.
2 early kills.
Yeah.
See how the imp does here, yep. KoB imp is definitely doing some work.
Yeah, that's true. Menethil also with a headshot.
It's not over
In
yet.
this close area, the archers are really good. They can quickly shoot. They have a higher fire rate. All the rule with a headshot.
Yeah, this is definitely over.
So I couldn't even finish my sentence. I was like, only 3 people left for GA, and boom, they were already dead. Poor Marine with a sick double
cleaned up
kill.
very, very quickly. So yeah, the set goes to KoB. It's 3-2.
And to Vegas. I like Vegas. So let's see, maybe they do have a slight advantage. Just in these, when the fight breaks out, then the Vega archers can still do something, but the crossbows with the reloading, maybe they are just too slow then in that moment.
I don't know, I feel like
But
if
if
GA,
every
that
hit-
surprise. I mean, if you change the tactic up, it does make a difference.
Yeah, that's true.
KoB, like right there, they're like, you know, we're not gonna wait for flag, we're gonna push in here. It wasn't as much of a surprise as the other rush, but I mean, you still expect that these teams are gonna, you know, do some of those tactics, so just look forward to more of it. I really feel like GA needs to employ more tactics like that.
It feels a little bit as if they listened to our stream in the beginning, because this is totally not the boring camper stuff that I expected or that I've seen in other games. So far, I really like it. It's very entertaining. They have different tactics, different places they go in the beginning of the round, and if they see an opportunity, they take it. So that's really cool.
Yeah, no one likes to wait for flag every round. It does get a bit monotonous and boring.
Yeah, sometimes I also feel that it's really hard to switch in that moment then, if you just stand around for 2 minutes and then with a finger snip, you instantly have to go into the fight and be ready and warmed up and ready to kill. It's a little bit tricky. I prefer to walk up to the enemy and be prepared, be ready for the fight, and then fight, instead of just waiting for 2 minutes.
Wonder if
But
GA is going to
sometimes-
do anything different here.
But it's not like they did something wrong. I mean, the rounds they won, they also won quite dominating. I think it's not yet time to panic or something. This was really close. It was 2-2. And then they lost just 1 round. I wouldn't react panically and throw all tactics overboard.
It's not a panic, but you do want to take all of the close rounds you can if I'm GA, because if you go to the open map, not saying Europe is bad, but NA are known for playing on the open maps, and this map is a new map as well. Not sure how much familiarity they have with it.
Yeah, we saw it a little bit with RF and Turtle Knights, even though I personally would consider both calves equal. It felt like RF was a little bit struggling on that open map just because they didn't know it so good. They felt a little bit unsure in some situations what to do. Okay, so 3-2 for KoB.
Oh,
This
that
is just the
sucks.
3rd week, so
It seems
it's
like
not
the stats were not toggled. Guess I'll take care of that next. We have a pretty good system for stats in WPL. Pretty much records everything.
Oh, it didn't record it? Didn't count it, the kills?
I do not think so.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I think we're live again, right? They said ready. And then
Yep,
also
this does appear to be live.
So let's go back into the game. Someone needs to give me streamer rights, please.
Working on it.
Thank you.
Alright, we should be good to go. KoB takes the graveyard right out of the bat. It looks like a very similar comp.
But GA only plays with 2 archers this time.
KoB
Because the
dropped to
Vega
1
archers
cav
are
as well.
so awesome. Ah,
I know
true, they play very inf-heavy.
I know I was talking to Can, he was asking me for advice on Rodox with Cav, and you really don't want to play more than 1 Cav on this map if you're Rodoc. I think that's a good loadout for him.
It depends a little bit on the flags. If you get lucky and the middle flag spawns twice, 2 cav can totally do work. But if you play inf-heavy and have your strategies, your tactics worked out for that, then can totally work too. I think 2 cav can be fine, definitely. I agree. Oh,
Clutch flag.
KoB with a flag luck here.
They are going to push up the ninja, or up the ladder and straight through. We're going to have a fight probably in the next 10 seconds here.
It feels like every single time GA has to push into the graveyard, right? This is the 3rd time, I think.
Napoleon almost dead from an archer. Hit. Soft
Yeah,
low.
he's caught being direct into the room.
That's a nasty team kill there. Replica kills Zaffa. This is not looking good for KoB. A lot of them are damaged.
The flag is not really high either.
Can really is not
They can't
doing too
rely
much
on
here. It's an awkward place. It's hard to bump people down when they're on the wall.
4 people dead for KoB already. But Napoleon and Chewbacca won their fights on the stairs, so no archer threat there.
Ooh, this is a 4v3 now.
And the flag is neutral. Azan is actually lazy.
Just lone Chewbacca, can he do it? Well, looking better now.
Team kill.
Wow, the jumping. Hit by Azan takes the round.
Takes kill. Okay, so this time the charge into the graveyard was successful. I really like that they always try to push in from the lower entrance. I had some discussions with people and we all agreed that you have a better possibility if you charge in from the lower entrance. You can send someone over the ladder and also someone from inside up the stairs to really give the archer who might be camping on top of the graveyard wall.
We already have action.
Give him big trouble.
Fighting in the side alley.
In the alley! Yeah.
Crew's almost dead from a shot already. Those early hits are really going to help them out. And I think that's why GA won the last round.
Yeah, the Root and OGL.
Crew's down. Chewbacca kills Slade, Dopey kills Menethil, Rebecca kills... Well, a lot of KoB deaths or kills here. This is pretty grim.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now OGL, last survivor. Triple kill by Chewbacca. He survived long the last round, and this round he got his kills.
I like this though, we are seeing a lot of fights now before the flag. Or not a lot, but it's about half.
Yeah, who am I thinking about the last round when it's already starting again? Jesus! Give the commentators some time, please.
And it's gonna happen right away
again! This time I'm catching it. Okay, the stare-off is real. Napoleon and Clark Johnson.
Blue is a really nice spot. I do like putting an archer there.
We call that the cuddle corner. It's so comfy and hidden.
It's very hard to get to without having infantry like disrupt your play.
But what would be really funny if Napoleon would basically jump over Clark Johnson and go directly for LaRue and have his teammates on the ground to push Clark Johnson directly.
That would be very risky, but I'd like to see that as well.
Yeah. They're a little bit more careful this time. Seems they are waiting for each other to make the first step. They're waiting for something, some kind of advantage.
Yeah, I mean, if you can land a couple hits here for either team, that's pretty much go time. Take out a cav, anything like that.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Dopey is in starting position behind the lines, ready to go in. So is Can in the spawn of KoB.
Flag does spawn in the middle.
Azan balancing over this wooden bridge. Oh, Chewbacca might get a good shot off.
I do think we'll see a fight here before they get to the flag. The question is when.
No one cares about the flag at the moment. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see GA back up here and just go to the flag. And it looks like that's what they're doing. Oh. I wonder if they think that they're gonna get a better position.
Or they just fall back. Is it a fake?
OGL is
OGL is cut out. They have to come back. They have to come back. The fight breaks out. Menethil and Chewbacca nicely shooting positions, and the kills are dropping in. Ooh.
Triple kill.
A Porter with a triple kill.
Quad. That was huge.
Nice done, Porter. Nice. Wow, wow. I thought it was maybe a fake fallback, just to lure KoB a little bit forward. But then they missed the timing and KoB jumped on OGL. They took that chance.
That was a fantastic run by KoB there. They got a really good pick on OGL and they just capitalized on it.
That was swift thinking. That's the thing with the flags, like falling back. It's tempting, but in that moment, maybe they should have just taken. But you need to do something. I mean, at some point, something needs to happen. So I guess it was just. Yeah,
They're
momentum.
doing the exact same
Sometimes
thing.
momentum. They really love the alley here. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, why not?
I don't know if
At
I
least
agree
for
with this
KoB.
move, to be honest with you. It didn't work the last time.
From what side? From GA?
Yeah.
But don't forget, it was the graveyard flag, so there's a 50-50
know.
chance for this alley flag to spawn. And it's easier to hold it like this than to push in from if KoB holds the whole alley.
It looks like both Cav are just being very passive.
Azan and Slade advancing against on the wooden bridge. That's totally
oh, he does the jump?
The
Can he take advantage of it? You do have a fight breakout?
Oh wow, the jump behind enemy lines. Azan and Slade versus Napoleon and Aporta, but they forgot about Chewbacca.
He misses the shot though, Meniflip will spin.
Impression. Yeah. Slade kills Aporta. Oh, Zeba is playing! He's actually a friend of mine. Oh, nice! Greetings, Zeba. He's also a German inf player, so Zeba and Scar, sick inf double team there. Okay, the kills are coming in left and right. But it
KoB's
seems that
really
GA has
damaged
the
here.
upper hand here. Yeah.
Double kill for Meniflip.
Double kill for Meniflip though, that might help. Dopey is stopped. Oh, that's the worst team kill moment. Oh,
They do tie it up.
Oh, Jesus! What are they doing with us? So again, 2-2. They throw all the predictions about factions out of the window.
Looks like they're gonna go for the same spot again.
This could be psychological as well.
Oh,
now.
never mind.
GA
KoB
says like
does pull back.
Yeah, KoB falls back into the graveyard. I think KoB wants to break the rhythm now, because if you win a round, you have momentum, and if you then just charge in again, it could be over quickly. I think KoB wants to take out the speed of the match right now and just give everyone a moment to breathe. Calm down, collect yourself, focus, concentrate again.
Dopey does pick up the heavy cav, which is a huge boon for GA.
That's true. By the way, we didn't mention that yet. Oh god, how bad of us. We were talking about 2 cav in the beginning, but Azan is dismounted cav, just so he can drop all the skimmies. That's the trick. So actually both sides play with 1 cav. They like doing stuff like that, AE. It's always interesting to watch their drops and how they... what class constellation they're playing. You can always learn something from that. Tricksters.
Looks like they're gonna wrap a few people around the spawn and a couple up the ladder. Flag does spawn in the middle.
Oh, interesting. That's a very interesting flag. Hasn't spawned there in a while, so I'm curious to see. I'm sure Napoleon will think of the ECS final now, which also was played on